So unprofessional. We want to give you a handout because we're blown up.
Yeah, come.
Yeah, we've blown up. We're starting to do...
Yes, that's perfect. They don't even know you're there, girl.
We're starting to do a sort of like charity type thing for influencers where we will let them sit on an episode. We're not giving them headphones or a mic, and we're not letting them speak.
No screen time either.
They're going to like pass by a frame, and you're going to be like, wait, was that influencer blah, blah, blah? And then someone's like,
you can only see
I've never even
fingers
heard
here.
of that.
I've never even heard of that.
I've never even heard of that.
I've never heard of it.
I might go check out their page. Today, Madison's
back as requested, but you don't get to see her lift your leg.
Oh, her name's Madison something.
I don't know.
You'll find her like tagged somewhere. Not by us. So someone will know. Hi guys, welcome back.
Hi, welcome back.
Or welcome in. Some people don't even freaking know. No. They don't freaking know.
No.
This could be your first no.
I can't hear anything, Morgan. Clocked in with your cocking.
Hi guys, welcome back or welcome in. We are enjoying every second of this. Hi.
Instead of taking a shot of tequila and an Adderall before this episode, I walked 5,000 steps on my walking pad, and I hit my vape.
And she took her Lexapro. This is becoming a wealth and health and fitness podcast. How to get your grind set up, how to get your mind set up, and then you're gonna make money. Keep your steps up. Fill your circle.
Morgan's been cracking me up today. We went to
I'm most looking when I hang out with Morgan. I'm most looking
forward to cracking up. We went to a sody shop, like a mom and pop sody shop.
Oh yeah,
and they have
where they make where they make Coke the old-fashioned way. See, you want to get the newspaper. See, and then they make you a Coke the old-fashioned way. See,
Grandma came in. What did you say?
Your grandma came in today, and she got a Coke the old-fashioned way. See, but your grandpa came in, but we had to kick him out because he's a pervert. Yeah, and they got a divorce, and he doesn't get a Coke the old-fashioned way no more, but he does get the newspaper.
I feel like. Because I rewatched these episodes because, hey, I think we're fucking hilarious, God forbid. I think we're funny.
And I also do it because I really need to know what we said because I never do.
We also need the views. No, just kidding. We're #1 podcast.
Yes!
I commented that we were #1 on the charts, and I think someone saw it and thought for real that we were.
They're like, congrats from Canada.
Congrats
we love
Canada,
you.
#1.
Hey, Moose, Canada. We love you, #1. And I was like, yes.
Yes, Canada. Yes, Moose. Anyways, he was cracking me up today, and then also I was showing him this video of Zendaya.
Oh, that's what it was? I fully didn't watch it at all.
So I will put this up. I was showing him this video of Zendaya.
Oh, I love this video.
Is that's like the impossible question, I think. It's, to be honest. I'm going to have to go with everything.
Okay, so
I love big hat fucking Zendaya.
So I was showing him that video, and I'm giggling at it, and he's giggling, but I'm looking at the screen, and we're right here, and he keeps going, and then finally I look over at him when the video's over, and he's just staring at me. It's not, you had to be there.
I was really wondering how you were going to encapsulate the vibe.
He couldn't. Whatever. He's funny. I love my coworker.
I love your freaking coworker too, and I love my coworker. God forbid someone has some self-love.
You're
Jesus.
narcissistic.
I know. So today I had a day at work that could have ended me in a maximum security prison, and I mean that literally. Guys, this is a formal fucking plea. Save me from my fucking regular day job.
If you want Morgan to stay alive, then you have to and subscribe.
There's quite literally a timeline on my life. There's a countdown. Each and every time you're going to see me with gray hair withering away. But the day I get to quit my fucking job, I'm going to be like, yippee, yahoo. I'm going to be fucking yodeling. I'm going to probably wear suspenders too.
A moment that sounded like Goofy's laugh.
No, me quitting my fucking job.
Yo!
That's what it's gonna feel like when I quit my fucking job. Also, I have some beef with the listeners, the regular listeners who have subscribed and liked the Instagram page. I will say this: you guys are on fucking parole because a photo of fucking Madison's bed got more likes than me looking sexy Dexy on my regular Instagram. Hey guys, Morgan has Instagram as well. And maybe we can throw him a bone or two so that Madison's bed isn't getting a substantial amount more likes than me. You know?
Honey.
Am I the fucking little monkey that you guys pull off the shelf, but you don't want to like actually buy? Am I like the press the button at the store to see what it does and then you put it away? Like you got your fun from it? I'm not the monkey. You don't just get to press my button. You have to purchase it too.
You're the
This is a subscription.
Can I? No, I probably shouldn't. I was going to say something mean about you.
Oh. Wait, do it.
I was going to say you're the pokey to the Gumby.
Dude,
wait.
Out of context, that means nothing to anyone.
Madison, can you, or no, you, Morgan?
Yeah, I got it.
You, Morgan?
Here I go.
Here we go. Okay, so.
The fucking dead.
I left it like this.
Something naughty fucking happened.
Okay, so I'm sorry that this is really inappropriate, and if you're not freaking watching this, so I got this. I asked my boyfriend for a treat or two at the sody shop, Mommy Pop sody shop, and this is what I walked out with. And then I also walked out with some jaw mints, shark tooth jaw mints, because as Dylan says, he's dating a.
Yeah. My boyfriend.
My boyfriend said he's dating a
legal of age person.
Anyways, I was saying that I'm the green one and Morgan's Morgan's eating me out.
So I'm the green one and Morgan's eating me out.
Can you hold this up to the camera?
Thank you, intern.
Influencer hands.
So I'm the horse. Obviously, and Jaden's the one riding my nose.
Yeah, come on, pop.
Come on, pop.
Yeah, so anyways, I don't mean that. Actually, you do give me good.
Hi guys, we're so happy to see you. Probably our least turbulent intro we've had yet.
Yeah.
I hope you're still riding the wave.
Mm-hmm.
We missed you, and we are so happy that you're here. And we're also so pleased with how this is going. We're literally loving it. Me and Jaden text each other.
We
and we're like,
we literally text each other every time we get like 10 more views or subscribers. And
we're like, oh my fucking
we're fucking
God.
huge. We're
Guys.
huge. We're huge. Oh my God, we have to move to LA.
Dude. We have got to move closer to LA.
We better move to LA and quit our day jobs.
Anna Wintour is fucking reaching out for the Met Gala invite.
Yeah, you guys should be freaking when is the Met Gala?
So soon. The Met Gala is one of those things that when I see it,
Do you say so soon? Like you gotta go. Like
you're I'm stressed.
So
I don't know what I'm gonna wear.
Out.
Like I keep going to Ross to see like what I can like put together, and just like nothing's clicking.
Madison's got you. She'll figure it out for you.
Madison will put me in a trash bag with genuinely some poop in it and send me to the Met Gala so that everyone points and makes fun of me. She's gonna be like, this is a statement no one's ever done.
And then if she did it, it would look good.
Yeah. No, the Met Gala is one of those things where thank you. I watch it and I'm like, yeah.
Yes, Hunger Games.
I love that they're all dressing and they all look nice. I really, really want to be there. I would like to be there. I'd like to walk that carpet. At the end of the day, I will die happy. 1, if I get a Fortnite skin, and 2, if I get to go to the Met Gala. That's literally my bucket list. And those are pretty small things to honestly very attainable things.
What's my bucket list? I think I want a shark cage dive with a shark. But I would do that when I'm really old and like ready to die because I don't
in case it malfunctions.
Because I don't trust. I've seen some movies that go really wrong. And then I think my other one is I would like to skydive, which also I think I'll do when I'm old and ready to die. I don't know. I love that adrenaline rush, but I have a fear of death, and most of my anxiety comes from thinking about what's going to happen after I die. Thank you, Mommy and Daddy.
In the church.
Thank you, Mommy, Daddy.
Where am I going to go when I go to hell?
Where am I going to go when I go to hell?
Where am I going to go when I...
No,
Which floor of hell are you on?
I'm not going to hell. I'm a good person.
Yes. Anyways, Met Gala's coming up, and I got invited, but I'm busy that day. I literally have like a shit ton going on. Oh my god, I just forgot I had a new bit I wanted to do on my Instagram.
Oh wait.
Okay, here's something I have to say, a little bouncing off the little religion thing we were talking about. There's nothing more evil and repugnant than like up there in my mind is organized religion. Organized religion scares the fuck out of me. Like that freaks me out. Like, why are you all in the same room talking about this? And why is one man saying, hey, I've got the golden word?
Listen to Papa.
And just under that, or maybe even above, is an organized run club. Because what the hell do you mean you're all getting up at 6:30 a.m. in your slutty little clothes and you're going on a run, and then you're all probably going to go fucking get fucking nasty.
That reminds me of
in your Nike Elites.
the movie Yes Man with Zooey Deschanel and Jim Carrey, when he drinks a lot of Red Bull and he's been out all night with his friends, and then he shows up to the run and he opens the car door and a bunch of empty Red Bull cans fall out after him, and he's like, I just had a Red Bull. You ever tried a Red Bull?
No, I think, okay. I think.
Whatever that means.
Thank you for sharing, Jaden. Onwards. I think that organized religion and an organized run club probably exist on the same plane of evilness, because...
Do you think that there's one that they read the Bible while they do it?
Oh, most definitely there's a Christian run club. They're probably saying, one step closer to Jesus. Hurry up, y'all.
I'm going to look it up.
Quick, run, faster. Jesus is just up ahead. Okay, whatever.
The light at the end of the... Not my first search on TikTok. I don't like that. Christian Run Club. Christian running playlist.
Dude, it's Jesus makes me run. Jesus gives me the runs.
Christian running playlist, Christian Run Club, Christian running, Christian Runner Girl, Christian Run Club New York, Christian Runway Models, Christian running songs, Christian running clothes. We're gonna look up Christian Run Club. You're signed to join a Christian Run Club.
Like, what does that even mean?
Sunset Run with other believers? Yes, please.
Okay, I did. I'm always saying that when I'm hanging out with friends. Sunset Run with other believers? Yes, please.
Jesus Runners. You go to a Jesus Run Club.
Okay, so this was unbeknownst to me that the two biggest evils in my minds coexisted on the same plane in the same under the same fucking gazebo out in a random park.
What are you talking about? Like, I can barely talk while I'm walking around without getting like winded. I am very out of shape. I jogged for 3.5 seconds on my walking pad before we started this, and I sat down on the bed and I was like,
no, you were, but I think that's just because you're
Jesus
beautiful.
has them persevere.
Run clubs aren't no good. Every time I see one, it's just like a bunch of really hot people that I know are probably so fucking scary. And they're like, let's go to freaking Air One after this and like talk about our mile splits.
When Dylan and I were in Phoenix, there was a shirtless, quite toned, fit man running on the sidewalk with his baby, like with the stroller. And I was like, drove by him and I was like, hot. And Dylan was like, what the fuck? I always do that to him. And he's like, if I said, and I was like, no, I actually wouldn't give a fuck. That's the thing. My sister.
That's just because you're chill, girlfriend.
I'm so chill.
Boys can't handle being with the chill girlfriend.
I think it's because like Dylan and I were friends before we started dating. So we kind of talked about like hot people together and this and that. And then it kind of rolled into our relationship. Like, sure, there's boundaries for sure, but like, well, if we're watching something and we're like, oh, that hot, okay, yeah, what am I gonna do, cry about it?
No, literally share.
Whatever, you guys don't get me.
How was your trip to Arizona, Jaden?
I wouldn't tell Morgan about it until now. There's nothing really important to talk.
Thank God you withheld the information then.
No, it was good. Well, okay, so initially, Dylan and I talked about this in the last episode. We went to Arizona for Easter, and Dylan went to church for the first time, and oh my God, it was so... He was sitting holding my nephew the whole time, and for like 60% of it, we were sitting outside, like in the other area, because Dylan was like, I'm so hungry, I'm I'm gonna pass out. And I was like, sure. And the baby was crying, and like it was a whole thing. So we didn't really have to like watch a whole ton of it. But when we were in there, especially during like the
watch a whole ton of it. Like it's a theater show, a theater moving picture show.
It was giving that the beginning, the worship part. Like, imagine never having set foot in a church in your life, and you're in this giant room with people who are like, have their eyes closed, hands up, hands out, and I'm like, you know, my mom's singing along, my grandma's there, like the whole family's there, and Dylan's just like, guys.
Hello.
So that was we got out of there, and he was like, look, like I know it's kind of, and I was like, Colty, and he was like, yeah, I did.
I'm surprised he wasn't stricken down by a bolt of lightning from the higher above
while he was in there. No, but it was fine. And then we were in Tucson for a little bit, and then we went up to go help my sister and my nephew, and it was just, God, babies are a lot. Like I say this all the time, but I cannot have a child until I can afford a nanny and a night nurse. Not that I'm not going to be a present mother. I just, oh my God.
You're going to be a mother that only gives presents.
I was going to say something really bad, but I don't mean it when I was like, oh, like, I know why people shake their babies, but I didn't mean
Right. Maybe we should expand on that.
I don't. No, okay. I only say that. I would never do that, but I understand like the frustration, like
the anger.
Yeah, I would never shake my baby nor other people's babies.
That reminds me of a hit tweet of mine. I'm sorry, Harlem shook your baby.
You said that?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Harlem shook your baby.
Like, wah, 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 I don't even remember the song.
The Harlem Shake?
The Harlem Shake.
And then they won't. Yeah, so Jaden doesn't shake babies. Babies go on shaking around Jaden.
I said it to my sister one time, and I was like, oh yeah, postpartum something, like you can, postpartum psychosis, like that would totally happen to me because I already have that, and I'm not even pregnant or not pregnant after being pregnant, and
you just have postpartum.
I'm just, guys,
I'm scared.
I won't shake babies. Stop.
Jaden, if she ever gets applies to a daycare
they're gonna
job,
pull up this video.
You're done.
No. I'm seriously. Everyone knows that I'm a great auntie to my nephew. I'm great.
No, she is. Everyone we always talk about this within our friend group when Jaden goes baby mother mode and she's just like carrying a baby, vacuuming. She's going like this,
making bread.
Literally.
That's what I was doing. Oh,
and
yeah.
Then there's a baby just sitting there.
Yeah, he can fucking crawl now, which is ridiculous and so much more scary because I'll turn around for 2 seconds and he's like hanging from the chandelier.
He's literally like Jack.
He is, and he looks just like him too. He also freaking catches on fire. If I don't give him my like double energy burst fruit quench energy drink, then he screams and cries and slaps me.
You are giving a baby an energy
drink? No, I'm
okay.
not. If I don't give it to him, he screams, which obviously I don't give it to him. You're giving a baby an energy drink?
Giving a baby 5-hour energy?
No, my sister won't even let me give him like M&Ms. It's so dumb.
Come on. Let me rot your baby's teeth before they even come out.
Yeah, also, we were at a restaurant and this waitress was like, sorry, not to impose, but like you're not supposed to give babies lemons. It's bad for their teeth. And I was like, come on. Can't I have one thing?
Can't I make the baby face go sour for a video?
Yeah, can't I let whatever.
Can't I let baby face go sour?
Can't I let baby face go sour? Hi, Maddie. Guys, Madison's still here.
Madison's literally getting bored of us.
Wait, I think we drove by Tickletown once.
Tickletown Playground? Dude, do not take your kids there. Dude.
Who wants to go to Tickletown?
You know, it's just a scary guy when you walk in. He's like, ha ha ha, you're a Tickletown.
Who wants to get Tickletown Playground for kids?
Dude, no. I'm not taking my kid to Tickletown Playground, and you can't fucking make me.
That's where the petties live.
While you were away, I was thinking, my roster of boys, and if you're a roster of boys, listen up. You guys need to be checking in every Thursday after 7 to make sure that you're still on the roster, and you might need to.
Why Thursday at 7?
Like jury duty. They need to be calling after 7, like jury duty, to make sure if they need to report for nudity nudity, because my roster seems to have forgotten their place in this world. And their place in this world is to be making sure. Because, like, jury duty, you have to make sure, and it's a whole legal thing. My roster, same fucking thing. It's legal. You call at after 7. You make sure you need to report for duty, or I say you're free for the weekend.
Okay, that makes more sense, but...
There was a bug of visiting. But, yeah, because my roster seems to have completely forgotten its place, and they only check in every 1 or 2 to 3 months. And I'm like, oh, like... Y'all need to check in
3 months.
Yeah, like
okay, but this doesn't
every single weekend, please.
I swear you're lying to me about stuff sometimes, because like he posted something or said something to me about like, oh, like I don't have anyone. And I was like, well, what about so and so and so and so? He's like, nope. I was like, oh, you
gone, broken, gone.
Stupid. You just don't update me, so how am I supposed to know?
I don't update anyone, and that's actually been a point of like minor conflict in some friendships of mine, because I'm like, oh, I'm going on my 3rd date with this person. They're like, I didn't know this person existed in the first place, much less for a second date. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm not going to report back to the troops
unless I don't flash you.
Unless there's like battle is commencing, you know?
Unless battle's commencing.
Yeah, I'm not going to report to all my friends that I'm like seeing anyone unless the seeing gets real, because bitch, a lot of times the seeing is with sunglasses and you're not fully seeing for a while. So once I start fully seeing someone, I let my friends know. But yeah, I kind of keep any of my dating under wraps.
Dylan and I were having a conversation about this, and I want to know if you agree, not even agree, like what your stance on with this is. Okay, so you're seeing somebody for, like briefly, but you've been hanging out like every day for like a week, right?
That is an impossibility with me.
Just
hypothetical.
Just go with it. And then you are like, oh yeah, like I want you to meet my friends, but not even like that. You're like, oh, like let's go get like let's go hang out with my friends. Like we'll just go to lunch or whatever. Mm-hmm. Hypothetically, do you think that that's like too soon? Like
yes.
What's really?
Yeah, because the amount I love Jaden.
Is that your the amount of people I introduced you to?
No.
Oh, I was like, I don't think I.
No, like we're dating.
I'm so confused. No, I mean like people I was dating introduced you to.
No. Not like that. But every single time I'm like seeing someone and I tell you, you're always like, bring them over. We're playing Mario Party tonight. And I'm like, this is like 2nd date. I don't even know if I would like them much.
See, but I'm
because if I did that every second date.
I'm talking about you have spent an entire week with this person. Like,
oh, if I'm in love with them, they're coming over.
Right.
They're coming the freak. If I get to the point where I've spent every single day with someone for a week.
That was what I said.
Well, yeah, then I'm in love with them and they're coming over.
I wasn't 2nd date vibe. It was, look, I'm an advocate for like, you guys, I'll come on the 1st date, you know what I mean? But because I need to know how my friends view you as well. Sure, I do need to get to know you first, and that's why we have to hang out for a week straight. But like, if you're like, yeah, I really like this person, it doesn't matter how long it's been. I'm like, yeah, sure, like I want you to meet my friends because, and Dylan was like, I just think that that's like too soon, or I just think that like that ruins things. And I was like, I just think you're traumatized. So
I think personally, I'd be down to do that because I'm very inconclusive when it gets down to dating and like who I'm dating. And like if I never fully know if I like the person, and if I do, they end up saying, hey Morgan, I've never hated anyone more in my entire life, and I'm going to blindside you and leave you forever. And
I hope you're dead.
I hope you're dead, but I also won't even put the energy into hoping that because I care that little about you. So
I hope you're nothing.
I hope you're nothing. I hope I can erase this fucking memory of you.
I hope I can eternal sunshine of the spotless mind you, but not because I'm so in love with you, but just because I don't care and I need more space in my brain.
Just because I'm like so bored of you. Get rid of it all. It's like cleaning your fucking cache on fucking browser.
Is that how you say it? I thought it was cache.
Cache sachet queen. Clear that internet browser history feed queen. So
what the fuck?
Queen. When it comes to dating, yes, I would love to spend every day with someone.
But you can't because of your job. Is that what you're saying?
No, because nobody likes me.
It's not true.
People want me dead. I actually made a note in my fucking thing that like Grindr dating is so fucking funny. Like Grindr dating and fucking quotes. But it's so fucking funny. Just like I have been on Grindr and I've just been like, hey, let's chit chat. Let's have a convo. Like I'm a big person where done. Sentence done. No, I'm a person that like if I'm going to meet someone, I want to know like your name, like what's up, how you are, how your day's going, and I'm not like a very let's get down to the movie of portion and get so quickly.
Like
I'm not so quick into getting down to the firkin on it. I want to like establish a base. But the thing about Grindr is like, yeah, you can. It's a fast pass to having conversations with people and like feeling out a vibe. But it's crazy because most of the time the texts are like just a random person, no profile picture, and it's like, meet me in my car behind P. Sherman Wallaby Way, Sydney. I'll have my pants down. And
wait, are they? Do you think that the people that are like no profile, like, do you think those are like straight men with like children and
maybe,
stuff?
or they might just be ugly. Okay, so I will tell you a story because it is funny from a little Grindr moment I had. I was feeling primitive one night. Like late into the night, I was feeling primitive. I was like, I just want to hang out with a boy. I just want to hang out with a freaking boy, and I want to freaking kiss. I just want to freaking kiss. I love to kiss. So I start talking to this guy, and he's like pretty cute. Whatever. I'm like, sure, hell yeah. He was like, I don't have a place we can go, but let's just hang out in my car. I'm like, sure, dude, whatever the hell that means. Sure. He was like, I know this park by where you live, like we can go to. Mind you, it's 3 a.m.
That gives me like middle school trauma of like being assaulted on like a golf course.
Close. Close, kind of.
Right.
Why was it always a golf course? Everyone like that had a golf course around their fucking high school, there's always something going on with a golf course.
That's the first time I smoked weed and had to keyword had to suck a dick. I was like 12.
The golf course made me suck dick.
No, weed.
I know.
The weed made me suck. Well,
and the 3 things made you suck dick.
The golf course, the weed, and the ding, 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 ding. Older man.
2 episodes in a row.
No, I didn't talk. Oh.
Yeah, I did.
What?
We're just going to go back and forth. Each episode we get to talk about
different essay stories. I hope he's in jail or dead. Anyways, let's go on.
I'll do it. I'll do it. So, I'm like, sure. Like, he comes to pick me up. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Red fucking flag. He is not fucking
I thought
cute.
you were saying the cops came out.
It was a cop. A cop came over. Hello, Morgan. You want to go to the park and have PNR time? So he's like not cute, and I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Wait, you didn't know if you didn't know what he looked like?
No, I knew what he looked like. He sent me pictures. I was like, oh, this is a hot young gentleman. And then he showed up, and I'm like,
well, like he
okay, who?
Like
maybe just really good angles. Like,
okay.
Maybe he's just really good angles, and he has fucking Facetune Pro because he showed up, and that was a whole different man. His car fucking stunk. There was shit all over it. There was shit everywhere. And I was like, what the hell am I doing? Like, it was one of those moments where I was like, I think I'm going to get a story out of this. Well,
especially if you're like gonna hang out in the car, like you might as well clean it up.
Yeah. So it was 3 a.m. And then he's like, he drives me to this park near my house. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, because guess what? It's 3 a.m. there. And there are like, not shitting you, 30 men prowling the grounds of this park at 3 a.m. People are going into shadows to have fucking
Bing bong time.
I've heard and smelled some people having sex a little bit away from me.
Wait, were you out of the car or were you?
Yes, we were just walking through. I was just like walking through the park. I was like, ooh, that smells like poop. Ooh, they're fucking. They're fucking. And I was like, what the hell? I was like, it was more investigative journalism at that point. I knew I wasn't going to do anything with the man, but it was kind of scary because all of the men that were out there were so many men at 3 a.m. And it was so scary because I could just imagine maybe at least 5 of those men probably have girlfriends at home laying in their bed.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
sorry,
don't know their man is like crawling the grounds of a random park.
Pooping too.
Pooping on men.
Shitting on chests and stuff.
Check to make sure your boyfriend isn't pooping on men. So that wasn't also a very smart decision of me, but also there's been instances where I have gotten in positions like that and I just haven't really. I'm like, okay, I'm 6'3", I'm pretty strong, I can put up a fight. Like if something does go down, like I can handle my own.
You could
like
definitely fight.
yeah, like let me put my fucking journalism to work and let me get a story out of this, and that's what I freaking did. Another Grindr moment I had was in Seattle. I was talking to this guy. Mind you, I'm just not using that app for its intended purpose, and I've never really had a fruitful exchange from it. But I was living in Seattle, and this guy was texting me, and we were talking, and I had just like gone off work, and he was like, "Oh, do you want to meet up for food?" And I was like, "Sure." So I walk up to Dick's. If you know Dick's in Seattle,
Sporting goods?
No, it's a burger.
A restaurant called Dick's that serves meat?
Yep.
What the hell? What the hell?
Can I get the dick? Hold the balls.
What the fuck?
Extra cumb. So we go there and he's kind of like talking about how he's like doesn't have anywhere to stay and he's kind of there on a whim and he doesn't really have any money and he's from LA and he's just kind of like been couch surfing to make it by. And I was like, how about it? Hey, let me just buy your food. I was also so broke at the time. I was like living paycheck to paycheck, but I was like, honestly, this seems like a moment where your situation is much worse than mine. I'm going to buy us food and we can go back to mine and you can spend the night. And I swear, honest to God truth,
him up.
Honest to God truth, we did nothing. We watched Once Upon a Time.
The show?
Yes, in my studio apartment.
Love.
We just watched Once Upon a Time in my studio apartment. When dinner rolled around, I literally had only 2 chimichanga burritos and orange juice in my fridge. And that's all I had for food. 2 chimichanga burritos and orange juice.
One?
Yeah, and I cooked them up for us.
So
and I got us some orange juice. And then we just went to bed, did absolutely nothing. And then we got up and he was like, I really do think you're like an angel. He was like, I think that you might be like an angel person. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
And then he never spoke to you again?
No.
I'm just kidding.
No, I was like, well, I got to go to work. Like, I hope you're feeling better. And then he was like, I do. And then he just got up and left and we never spoke again. And I swear we never did anything, but it was just kind of like, there are moments where in life you can just kind of have a moment where like that. And it's like,
well, that's really sweet, and I'm sure that meant so much to him too. Like,
yeah, and it was kind of just like nice, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, neither of us want anything out of this, and
Right.
we're just gonna like hang out. And I think that is what's kind of lost in like the whole gay scene, where it's like I just kind of wanna hang out.
yeah.
I wanna like chat. I wanna talk. I wanna hear about your life. I wanna know what's going on, and then boy, yo.
Do you know anyone that's had? Because I know that like I have straight friends that have had successful like
Grindr
Not
dating.
like dating app experiences. I know like lesbians who have. There's 3 people I met. There's one girl I met in New York I met her on Hinge, and her and I were going out with each other for a little bit. There was one guy that we went on one date, but then we were like hooking up like on and off for like 2 years, or a year, however. No, actually, when I would go back to New York, we would as well. So I don't know, longer than whatever. But he was great and like normal and really successful and great guy. Kind of short, but like. And then
Had to mention it.
I met somebody else on Hinge as well, who we also were seeing each other for a while. My question is, do you know any men who have had like a successful dating app
I think, yeah, there's been like, of course there's like, well, that's
that you
where
know personally?
No, but that's where I initially met last situation show.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, so obviously not
So.
not the freaking winner, and
No,
also
but it was good at first. It was good when it was good.
oh, it was literally good when I was freaking good. That's so true. Yeah, I've kind of like struck out majorly on all dating apps,
That's
and I delete
because-
them at all times usually because I want to meet someone in person. I want to meet someone when we're out and about, probably where we're both enjoying something that we like, and then it's like boom, you already have an interest because you're in the same place enjoying
Boom.
the same thing. But it's also scary because one in LA, you don't know who to fucking queer, you know.
It's true.
A lot of the guys here have been eyeing me as an experiment, and hello, I'm not a fucking guinea pig.
Hello.
Because I know some of you aren't gay, but the way that you keep staring at me and you keep trying to do things, I'm like, Hey.
Don't touch my friend.
Hey, back off. I don't want to be fucking. I'm not a lab science experiment.
This
But
is
yeah.
me, and this is you.
Because I'm so big.
No, because I sleep in your pouch.
You do. So yeah, I think when I do meet my someone I'm going to date, it's gonna be in the out and about in the natural beyond.
Yeah, the great beyond.
But the thing is also,
have you guys seen that movie? That's a great movie.
No.
Soul?
I'm like the token gay guy in every one of my friends and all my friends' lives. I've been tokenized.
That's why I started this podcast with you.
I know. Hey guys, look at my token friend. He's my fucking golden token gay friend.
This podcast would be nothing without you, but not just because you're gay, but because you're funny.
Really?
Yeah, I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, episode's over. We're gonna kiss.
We're gonna do more than just.
Oh, I saved something.
I love when you save something.
Khloe Kardashian promoting her fuck ass popcorn above our school. What the hell is going on? What did I save?
Let me the popcorn.
Ooh, okay. This TikTok. This TikTok says, y'all shit tears when female celebrities get plastic surgeries, but every time a new series comes out, y'all make fun of the actresses' looks. After Bella Ramsey in The Last of Us, Amy Lou Wood in White Lotus, and now it's Madeline Brewer's turn, the girl who is like the new love interest in You. You guys make thirst edits and posts about men with receding hairlines that look like they snuck into Earth. I don't care if it's too harsh, but the bar for male attractiveness is so low. Meanwhile, the biggest crime a woman can commit is not fit your extremely high beauty standards. I think that that's really important. We need to talk about that.
Literally. Because, okay, this also goes with, like, this is on the same, like, topic of just, like, cancelable offenses and the amount of people who have been actually canceled and who have done.
Also, pinning it, the stuff that's going on with James Charles. Have you seen that?
No,
Okay.
I've seen, like, some stuff.
Well, I'll get to that after we talk about this.
So it's just, like, how like, people can just be, like, literally borderline attractive. Like, a white, straight man can just be, like, conventionally okay looking, and he can get away with actually murder.
Literally
like,
murder.
actually murder. And
what's his name with the cannibalism?
Oh, yeah, Army Hammer.
Eating people, and people just are like, whatever.
Literally, and he's on fucking,
Whatever.
he's on Instagram talking about having to sell his fucking truck. Who cares, Army Hammer? Go to jail.
Tomato.
And I think it's just, like, it's crazy how that with, like, white men can get away with so much, and then it's, like, a person of color or a woman, and it's just, like, not even comparable, the cancelable offense, but they are, like, actually done in any industry that they're working in. But a white man can actually do anything he wants and get away with it at the end of the day. Like, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be fine. And they're actually probably going to get some more brand deals from this because people are talking about it.
Literally. Bad press is good press.
And I think when we were talking about the Amy Lou Wood thing,
It's so fucked up. Literally,
Yeah.
It's a constant topic of conversation that everybody looks the same in, like, media now, and every movie is, like, hard to watch because people have so much Botox and veneers and this and that. And then somebody like Amy Lou Wood, who is drop dead gorgeous. She is a beautiful woman. Like, not even objective. Wait. Not even.
Not even subjectively.
Not even subjectively. Not even objectively. Not even objectively.
You got it. Not even subjectively, she is a gorgeous, gorgeous gal.
She's gorgeous. And you guys are pissed off, and SNL is making fucking, like, the whole thing about the white POTUS, and is that what it was?
Yeah.
The white POTUS.
White POTUS.
And we're making fun of political figures, and then a woman who just doesn't have Botox and doesn't have veneers. Like, what do you want? Make up your mind. And then they're making edits about Mr. receding hairline, her partner in the show.
And they're, like, so sexy. And it's like,
sure, I do think he's attractive, but how are we saying that she's not if that's what the hell is going on here?
it's just like the baseline for, like, I feel very, very bad for women in media that have to, like, put up with that shit, because when you are putting yourself out there in such a big way, you are acting in something so big and you're very excited about it, and people are just completely disregarding all of, like, your talent, all of your, like, hard work you did, or, like, how good of an actor you are, and just boom, boiling you down to your look.
Yeah.
And then just calling it a day. And then someone who, like, literally is kind of a shit person and, like, attractive to, like, 1% of a small town in Kentucky. They're like, fan edit, sexiest man alive. Put him on People magazine.
Millie Bobby Brown has recently come under like so much hate because she's quote unquote aging poorly. Hey, the girl is 21 years old or something, and she looks fine. I'm not even saying fine like she looks fine. Like, she looks normal. I don't say that she looks fine like she looks whatever. I mean, like, she's 21 years old. Yeah, maybe she doesn't have the best hair color for her skin type or her skin tone, like everyone says, but who cares? She doesn't look old. She has grown up in the spotlight. She's a child actor. Of course, she doesn't look the way she looked when she was 9 and bald.
Let's start shifting all of the criticism and create a whole new rubric that's even more complicated and more hard to fit in for men. Let's grab all those men and put them and say, I have a rubric for how you're supposed to look.
Rubric. I haven't heard that word in years.
Rubric. And make them fucking do it. Because it's just like the way it's kind of also a given in the industry where people are just like, man here, yeah, nice hairline.
Yeah.
Nice hair. Not too receding. Good job, man. And then it's like, well, the woman... Let's start.
Yeah.
Let's dive in on the woman.
What can I pick on you for?
What can I put on the front of a magazine about your body weight?
What was the whatever? Anyways, James Charles. So we all know his like prior canceling, which I don't know how he's recovered from that. And like people recently, and this is the type of shit I hate. People commenting being like, actually, guys, like, he's really funny. It doesn't fucking matter if he's funny or not. He's a child molester or a pedophile. I don't know,
or like
whatever.
a groomer. The fact that they're like, he's funny, and you go to his page and it's like, guys, I can't believe I'm on meme again. Stop. Ha 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 ha. And then the next video, it's just him doing the meme, and everyone's like, you have to give
him props for laughing with it, haha. Okay, anyway, so we all know about that, and I
give him props on the way to jail.
Yeah, we all know what he did, and whoever's like, people are like, yeah, you could have forgiven him for that, but like this one's unexcusable. None of it is excusable. Anyways, so I don't know. There's this influencer. Her name is Kayla.
Mm-hmm.
I think I told you about this. How she was like being abused by her.
Oh yeah.
Anyways.
Wait, those two intercede because I saw like literally bits of both of those.
They are joint. So you can do your own digging on this. Like, she's posted about this. This isn't like spreading anything. This is all over the internet via her. But this girl, Kayla, this influencer, was in a really abusive relationship, and it's all come out. She's posted everything about it. They're going to court, blah, 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 whatever. Really, really bad. Like, really, especially to watch it. Like, if you're going to dive into it, there's, like, videos and pictures. Really triggering. I was, like, crying watching them. And whatever. So that's that. James Charles was friends with this Kayla girl. Like, they did a little collab. Like, he did her makeup because she's kind of known for, like, doing this, like, really shitty makeup. I think she does it on purpose. It's, like, these really bad freckles. She just got, like, all these piercings in her nose. And everyone's like, she would be so beautiful if she knows what she's doing. Anyways, she's a beautiful girl. They were friends, and it's come out that after the fact, I might be bitching. I might be bitching. I might be butchering some of this, but to my knowledge of what I've seen.
Allegedly.
This is all alleged. James Charles, after it came out that he was abusing this girl, Kayla, he started hooking up with him.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And the way he's not, like, why is he still around?
Like,
and he's now having sex with literally someone who is an abusive partner.
Yeah, not only is he 20, which, like, sure, that's legal. It's legal, but
what
it's still
is James Charles,
weird.
38 and a half to 49? Jesus Christ.
And people in the comments are like, the last thing was excusable, but this is, like, he's done for. And I'm like, none of what he's done is okay. Like, the fact that people just, like, brushed over the fact that he was doing what he was doing. And here's the thing, this is what I hate the most, is that this is probably going to be fine after this, too, because people just, like, people cancel people for the wrong reasons, and then they actually go away, like, hey, Jenna Marbles. Like, she's never been back on the face of the internet ever, right? And, like, yes, I understood that, like, what happened with her with like it was like the blackface thing, right? She put on, it was like a really, really tan.
Oh,
Like
I have no idea what any lore there.
Yeah,
so
there was a video of her like doing like, she put on really, really, really dark foundation, but I'm pretty sure it was in more of a like a Jersey Shore like tan. Wait, I'm not like excusing it at all, but it was so long ago, and she like made an apology video. I can't remember when this happened, but it was a really long time ago. She made an apology video and then just like disappeared from the internet completely, has never ever came back on the internet. And there's people
who just like who are James and constantly doing evil, whack, weird shit.
And he's getting millions and millions of dollars from the views that everyone is giving him. But this other guy, I guess, interviewed. He's one of those like, he gives all the tea, gets all the information. I can't remember his TikTok, but whatever. He interviewed one of Kayla's friends and like who knew all of the information about James and this guy. And now, and this is the guy who did the interview, he's like, James Charles is trying to get my video taken off of YouTube. And if you think that I'm lying, YouTube makes millions and millions of dollars off of this guy a year. You are so dumb if you think that he can't call in a favor at YouTube and be like, this is mutually beneficial. If you take this down, I won't get canceled and I'll keep making you money.
Whoa.
And I'm like, I never even thought about that.
That's
like, because they're at the
nuts.
end of the day, like, they're a corporation. They want to make that money off of him. Like, they would be losing a lot of, he's one of the number one beauty creators.
Which surprised to me.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh, sure, I guess.
But anyways, I might be off on some of that stuff. I haven't looked into it a ton.
This is all alleged.
This is all alleged.
But yeah, long story short, we've grown out of James Charles.
Yeah,
we've all matured. Some of us weren't even there. But we can all kind of congregate a little bit north of him. We can leave him on the ground. We can leave him back there. Come on, y'all. Let's move forward and let's leave him back there.
Come on, y'all.
Because let's start actually canceling people who are doing weird bad shit.
Who actually deserve it. I do think that they're big or small, like, of course, like, you need to take accountability for your actions, but there's some people that just whatever. I'm done talking about it.
I do want, hey guys, sappy sentimental little corner moment with Morgan. I'm loving the city I'm living in. I'm loving Los Angeles, and I'm loving where I'm living. And a month or two ago, me and Madison were going on a walk around her neighborhood. And I love going on walks in Los Angeles, like whatever neighborhood it is, like looking at each house individually and seeing how like unique each house is. And like, it has the touch of someone who put their mind into it and was like, I live here. This is a representation of me. So like walking by each house, you're getting like a small little morsel of each person's individuality. And I think living in bigger cities and personally like living in Los Angeles, it's a very cool place because it's like a lot of people that move to bigger cities are looking for an escape from a smaller city to find more like-minded people, because where they're at usually is where they're like the black sheep. They don't really fit in. They don't like, they're sort of seen as sort of like the weirdos, the freaks. They always have that goddamn hat on.
I was gonna say that.
But I think it's also like really cool to just even just like walking by in a larger city, even like in San Francisco and all those things, like seeing the architecture, seeing the beautiful handmade things that they have created there. Someone was like, I'm making this shit. This is a part of me. I'm putting a part of myself into this building, and this is an outside representation of me, that someone just walking by, aka me, can get a little sentimental, being like, you moved here from somewhere, chasing a dream. I would provide just like, doop, 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 doop.
I'm trying to get him to sit up. Keep going. God forbid that I stim a little bit.
Fidget spinner. The LED one with fog machine.
I'm done.
So I think it's just like a very, very cool thing to just like look around. Hey guys, look around and just see like the embodiment and the outside manifestation of all of these people's dreams in the homes that they are now living in, or they have built. And I just think I'm really loving where I live and just being able to experience that and see what people have created outside of like where they came from, because I feel like a lot of people that move to bigger cities are doing that as like an escape. And when they do get a home, it's really like you get a little taste of their life just by walking by.
I'm loving that you're loving that. I love that you feel that way, and I love that you're sentimental, and I love that you're sharing that with us.
Jaden got her 2.5 minutes of clocking out time. Ew, I'm gonna. What's my coworker saying?
What?
Ooh.
No, there was actually one point you were talking about something. Not this. I was listening. You were talking about something in here. Whatever. I didn't know what you were talking about, but I made it obvious to you that I didn't know what you were talking about. You'll see when we edit it.
Good to know. But yeah, I think everyone should move to a bigger city.
Yeah, populate the bigger cities. More.
Less trees, parking garage.
Let it die.
New apartment building, new apartment building.
Die.
Grow. And I'm talking about the population, not the fucking trees.
Woo!
But no, I think if you're in a small town, you need to go away. You need to get away. You need to move because it saved my life, dead ass.
Unless you like it.
Well, yeah, that's the calling part. If you live in a small town, it's not calling to you.
You literally just said, if you live in a small town, move.
If it's calling to you.
You didn't say that part in the second part.
Mrs. fucking Semantics here. Thank you, Jaden. Thank you, Jaden. My 12-hour workday is nearly done, y'all. Oh, fuck.
What? You forgot to talk about something important?
I know. It's a long one, so I'm going to have to save it for the next episode.
Save it for the dance.
Do you have anything else we can finish out on?
Yes.
We probably need like 10 more minutes.
Okay, I have something to talk about, but trigger warning.
The whole podcast.
Trigger warning.
So against my will, and then I didn't want to, and then.
No, it's not about me, but it's about someone else, and it was on the news. So it's not like it's private information, but I don't know. You can look it up if you want. Maybe I shouldn't be talking. Whatever. So I was on Facebook, and I was like, man, it's really sad. I don't know if I should talk about it. Whatever. I'm going to talk about it. Girl, I can't remember how old he was. He was like I think he was in his like early 20s. This man, he was like in Cancun, I believe, on vacation. His friend got stuck in like a riptide, so he like went out there to save him, which like bad idea. You're not supposed to do that because you'll both be dead. But surprising enough, the lifeguards went and got the first person out somehow, some way, saved them, and the other guy drowned. Okay. 3 days go by. This is turning into like a murder mystery podcast. 3 days go by and like body's gone, body's missing, but like he very much drowned. Like they saw him go like under the water. And 3 days later, his body like washes up on shore, and it's okay, actual trigger warning. Like you might not want to hear this. I don't know why I'm talking about this right now, but I've been thinking about it a lot since I saw the video was on Facebook of it coming out of the water.
Facebook literally has the most horrendous, scary.
It's like the dark web.
Yeah.
Anyways, skip some if you don't want to hear this. His body comes out of the water, and it's just his head, and the rest of his body is eaten down to the bone. So it looks like how a fish, you know how humans like eat a fish but not the head, and then you can just see like the skeletal remains and then a foot. And like I shit you not, it was the most insane. And I just stumbled upon this. Like I did not look this up. It's the video of these people on the beach, like lifeguards or whatever, like pulling his body out of the water. And I'm like, it looked so gnarly that I thought it was fake. I was like, this is not real. Nope, it's real.
How can people post stuff like that? Also, that we gotta stop recording everything.
Actually,
guys,
also I'm like, imagine his friend who, maybe I'm no better for even talking about this, I don't know, but maybe imagine his friend who, number one, the survivor's guilt, but number two, stumbling upon that like video or like a picture of that.
Imagine you're just on Facebook and like someone's like, oh, someone fucking comments on it, and then it's
And it
like
pops
boom,
up
top
on
of
your-
feed.
Oh God.
Dude, stop recording everything, like, and don't post it on fucking
moral
Facebook.
of the story, I guess that's kind of why I brought it up. It's like
Why do
whoa,
people
why
like,
is that? Also, I know I don't have like a child lock on my Facebook. I'm an adult, but why is that just popping up? Like that trigger warning.
No, that's like all of the like growing up. It's like, hey, did you see this traumatizing video? Did you see this random traumatizing video?
Did you see the person's head getting cut off?
I luckily never saw that, but
I did.
I did see on Facebook. It genuinely like made me like still sick to my stomach this day. Like literally someone just getting shot. Seeing someone getting shot, genuinely, I had to like,
because it looks so different than it does in like movies.
Yeah,
like when somebody actually gets shot.
I like had to like set my phone down and like I like started. I think I'm just I remember
I had a panic attack.
No, literally I did. I genuinely had a panic attack because I was like, holy fuck, like that was not good. Like what do I do? There's nothing I can. I was like, there's nothing I can do. But what do I do? Like what can I do? And I like started freaking out.
We're so desensitized now because of all like the gore and crazy stuff we see in movies. However, when you see something like real, it's so like the first time I saw like a video of somebody getting like actually shot, because it's so different the way that they like fall when that happens and the way that their body just like completely shuts down. And same with that video of the guy. It's like, if I saw that like in a movie, like my brain knows it's not real, so I can kind of like process it in an easier way. I don't know, man. And it's like so fucking sad. It's at the end of the day so fucking sad because that's a real life person and their life just gone in an instant, and you're just like as a fucking, and you just scroll. Yeah, you're scroll. And it just like, it feels so shitty because then you're just like, you're a viewer to this person's death and then you just move on with your life. I cannot do it. I cannot see that shit. And some people like, there's like gore lovers that like seek that stuff out, like real videos of it. I mean, that's how people do. There's like, I mean, don't get me started on like the horrible like porn industry, but like, what the hell, guys? What is Mr. and Misinformation gonna do to heal the world? We're gonna make podcast episodes every week, so to save you from desensitization of death, but we're gonna talk about it at the end of the podcast, so you get a little bit triggered too. Just this episode. We're not gonna do it again because we're gonna get scared. Yeah, we're scared. We don't want you to be scared too. But we're gonna save the world from desensitization and media. That's kind of all I have. I know. And now I'm like, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have talked about that because my stomach kind of hurts now. Mine too. Now I'm remembering. Hey, thanks for reminding me of my first panic attack. I'm sorry. Sometimes you just need to remind me of your first panic attack. I don't remember anything that's happened in my life. Thank you all for coming. Yeah, thank you. I'm so traumatized. Thank you. I don't even know if we're at an hour. It says an hour and 2 minutes and 44 seconds. I know, but we had a lot of... Not a lot. Yeah, I didn't mean to freak you out. I just... like talking to your cousin after you accidentally pushed them down. So I didn't actually... No, I didn't actually mean to hurt you. While I'm babysitting going... Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to freak you out. The mom's like, what the hell? No, actually, my babysitter did that to me, and I think my babysitter was my cousin. What? Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. No. I used to watch so many horror. Okay, we're done. We're done. Okay. We love you. Thank you for tuning in again, or thank you for tuning in once. Please don't be mad at me. Apology video coming next week. No apology video in this episode, in the same episode that you haven't even released. Okay, cry. We're taking a lot of time to learn and grow from our from this episode, and we want to thank you. Really sorry. Jaden, sorry for bringing up traumatizing, triggering media and information. I am. I can't help it sometimes. I just have to talk about it. Guys, she's releasing. And she did give you a lot of forewarning. I did say trigger warning. A lot. You did that a lot. Like, annoying. Okay, so don't be mad at me. Please don't be. I'm going to be thinking about this. Guys, don't be mad at us. I'm going to be thinking about this until the episodes come out. Do you think they're going to be mad? No. Okay.
Guys, don't be. If you are, please don't be mad
please
at
don't
us.
be, please don't
If
be.
you are mad,
Guys,
please
don't be mad at me. Okay, I'm sweating. I have to go.
We love you.
We love you.